Until
there's this guy, Kevin Sullivan, and he worships at the heel or feet of this entity known as Abu Dhabi, and he's put together this army of wrestlers who are, I'm so nervous. Robert's like looking right at me. I'll explain championship wrestling.
Staring a hole, staring right, just right into your eyes.
And at one point, one of the members of the Army of Darkness is this guy, Superstar Billy Graham, who is the greatest wrestler of all time, one of 1,000 greatest wrestlers of all time. At the time, Billy Graham was doing a kung fu gimmick where he would come out to kung fu fighting, which is one of the great weird things of all time. Like, I think he came out to kung fu fighting to wrestle Ric Flair for the world title.
And this is only because he got off the juice and like was rail thin.
And his body had been it just was toxic from all the steroids he took in the 70s. Like, he had a lot of health problems.
So during this point in time in championship wrestling from Florida, and you can read this in an article that Robert wrote, but it's about a different wrestler on Fan Fight. Sullivan was like adding wrestlers and then like ditching them from the group like a week later after they'd run their course. And Superstar Billy Graham had run his course because he decided that he could not watch a woman get beat up in front of him. So Sullivan attacked him, and this promo is meant to set up the coming battle between the two that I frankly have no idea whether or not it ever happened.
Have been sent an audio tape and some photos that are allegedly from Superstar Billy Graham. So why don't we take a look at those photos and listen to that tape right now?
What are you trying to say?
Listen. First of all, Kevin Sullivan, I want you to know that I am alive and I am well. I am not in an Egyptian tomb in Cairo. I am not dwelling with the headhunters on the Amazon River. I am not in the jungles of Borneo and Sumatra with the prehistoric pygmies, nor am I with the holy men in Calcutta and Tibet. Just as Jesus Christ, the Son of the living God, went into the deserts of Judea to fast for 40 days and 40 nights to gain strength to fight the devil, I, being a mere mortal, have also gone into the desert, shackled to this river bottom to cleanse my soul and spirit and gain the power that I will need to defeat you and Abu Dhabi. I will break these chains that bind me, tear loose these bonds that hold me. I will rise up from this river bottom grave and be free, free at last.
So, worth noting for those not watching, he has tied himself at a river bottom, I guess.
Right, it's a gulch. It's just it's just a dried up river bottom that he had in the desert.
He's in something of a Christ pose.
St. Peter's Cross. That's how he's tied up.
Sure, yeah.
Like major like El Topo vibes.
Yeah.
Like, wow. You know what? People are like, oh, like Darby Allin, he makes these great experimental films. I wish more wrestlers made weird art films for their promos.
Well, everyone does now. They get released from WWE and they make this weird art film about them breaking out of jail.
Prison.
Yeah, but no one goes hard like Superstar Billy Graham.
No, nobody says that. Nobody compares them to Jesus Christ, the Son of God.
Son of the living God.
Right. And I'm glad that he said Jesus Christ and then cleared it up, like just in case you're not familiar.
Not the Holy Spirit, but the Son of the living God.
That guy's like which aspect of the Trinity I'm referencing here.
Which didn't he come out to Jesus Christ Superstar like that? Bah, bah, bah.
No, but some other wrestler did that I can't remember.
Okay.
If he came out to, maybe he did. Yeah. Oh, now I'm like thinking that I'm wrong.
Jesus Christ Superstar.
My favorite part of this video, 100%, is how
Steve Austin.
Right. That was his ECW theme.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh man, that's the best part of his run.
Oh,
period. Like,
Ever. The whole
all the
whole
other stuff.
career.
I'll trash the rest of that stuff. Just keep
Yeah.
coming on to Jesus Christ Superstar. He's tied to a river bottom while he's still wearing his karate gi. Like, he didn't change clothes. Yeah.
The inspiration hit, and he had to immediately get to that dry riverbed.
So good.
The Wrestling Club with Darren and Brett. We've got a show that you'll never forget.